Hello everyone, in this video I will show you a couple of strategies on how to solo the 7-star raid of Hisuian Decidueye. So let's begin! One thing to keep in mind for every strategy is that if Hisuian Decidueye crits in any of his moves before shielding up, then it's better to restart the raid as it might throw all the strategies off. If you get Armarouge in the raid, she might help you survive one extra turn. If you get Bellybolt, Decidueye might get paralyzed and may be unable to move for a turn. If you have Sylveon, Decidueye will have its attack lowered by 2 stages due to Charm, and Weavile might also make Decidueye frozen, so if you want to take advantage of these, then you can reset for the right raid mons. The first Pokemon you can use is Iron Moth. Its Tera type is Poison and holding a Shell Bell. Its moves are Acid Spray, Fiery Dance, and Lunge. Though we are mostly going to use Lunge and Acid Spray. I have maxed out its special attack and defense and put the last bit of EVs on its HP. It is fully IV trained on all the stats except attack. We will start with Lunge on the first turn to lower the attack of Hisuian Decidueye. He will nullify stats on our side and will then use Bulk Up on his second move to raise its attack and defense stat. We will use Lunge again on the second turn to counter his stat boost. Then we will use one Fiery Dance, which will enable us to heal with Shell Bell. Then we will wait for the Decidueye to put his shield up. He will then negate all effects from himself and do one Swords Dance. After this, he will not raise his stats for the rest of the raid. So in the next turns, we will do 3 lunges to counter this stat boost and further lower his attack by 1 stage, which is essential for survival in the rest of the raid. Iron Moth will most probably die after the first lunge. After respawning, Terastallize and use 2 more lunges to lower the attack of Decidueye to -1 stage. After this, just keep using Acid Spray, which will lower Decidueye's special defense stat by 2 stages every time. After 3 Acid Sprays, Iron Moth will do a lot of damage as well as heal a lot. After the shield is broken, Decidueye will use 2 moves in the same turn, so it's essential that Iron Moth has enough HP to tank this out. But following the steps as mentioned before, it should not be difficult. Then just keep using Acid Spray till he is defeated. The next 2 Pokemon uses the same strategy of Taunt and Acid Spray with slight variation on their third move. In this strategy, first we have Armarouge. Its Tera type is Fire and holding a Shell Bell. Its moves are Acid Spray, Lava Plume, Taunt, and Sunny Day. I have maxed out its special attack and defense stat and put the last bit of EVs on his HP. It is fully IV trained on all stats except attack. We will start out with Taunt on the first turn, which will last for 3 turns and will prevent Decidueye from using Bulk Up. Then we will use Sunny Day on the second turn and Lava Plume on the third and the fourth turn. After this, Taunt will also have worn off, so on the 5th turn we will use Taunt, which will prevent Decidueye from using Swords Dance after he shields up. Then we will use Acid Spray 3 times. We will most likely die after 1 or 2 Acid Sprays. After respawning, Terastallize and use Acid Spray until Decidueye's special defense is at -6 stages. After that, use Sunny Day once and then keep using Lava Plume until he is defeated. The next Pokemon using the same Taunt Acid Spray strategy is Toxtricity. It doesn't matter if it is the amped form or the low-key form. Its Tera type is Poison and holding a Shell Bell. Its moves are Acid Spray, Taunt, and Sludge Bomb. I have maxed out its special attack and defense stat and put the last bit of EV on its HP. It is fully IV trained on all stats except attack. As before, we will use Taunt to prevent Decidueye from using Bulk Up in his second turn. Then we will use 1 Acid Spray and then 1 Sludge Bomb. Then on the 4th turn, we will use Taunt to prevent Decidueye from using Swords Dance after shielding up. Then we will use 3 acid sprays like before. We will most probably die after the first one, so terrestrialize after respawning and use 2 acid sprays to lower the special defense of Decidueye to -6 stages. Then keep using Sludge Bomb until he is defeated. Hope this video was helpful and thank you for watching.